This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a local grocery store is handing out samples of an entire Thanksgiving meal. You'll want to hear where this is happening. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Cara. Here comes a whole ton of local information. These are your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A Zion Grove man is facing a list of charges after he allegedly used a video camera to record a family without their knowledge in the bathroom. 40-year-old Christopher Shenyo of Zion Grove faces 6 counts of felony sexual abuse of children, 7 misdemeanor counts of invasion of privacy, and 1 count of criminal use of a communication facility for allegedly videotaping a woman and 2 juveniles in their household bathroom. During his arraignment before Magisterial District Judge Joseph Zola, Luzerne County Detective Chaz Ballo requested that Shenyo have no contact with the victims and turn in his passport as a condition of bail. Meanwhile, Luzerne County Detective Chaz Ballo was in our studios today, and Lisa Sugart has more.
In our studios, Luzerne County Detective Chaz Ballo, here to talk about the Shenyo arrest. Detective, what can you tell us about this case? I know you're limited in what you can say.
Yeah, it's an ongoing investigation, but I could tell you that we recovered a hidden spy camera in a bathroom, which was in one of the renters of a house. And of course, it was capturing not only the adult female, but 2 minor children as well, using the bathroom.
What went through your mind when you see a case like this?
Well, nothing surprises us in our line of work, but, you know, trying to understand why people would do this is another thing.
For people who are out there watching this and who saw this story, read it in the newspaper, were shocked by it, what advice do you have for them? Because I'm sure the people that are the alleged victims in this had no idea this was going on. Of
course not. But what people can do is be vigilant about who comes in and out of their house. Even if it's a contractor and they're going into areas such as bathrooms or bedrooms, you know, maybe be with them and watch what they're doing and observe as much as you can. That will limit the opportunity for a criminal to put a hidden device in your house. And of course, we're talking about the areas of the house where you expect privacy. And of course, no one thinks that someone's going to do this, but it does happen.
How frequently do you see something like this?
It becoming more regular because of these hidden cameras are so small and they're so easy and they're very inexpensive.
Wow. Once you find out, it's too late after it's already been found in your house, so you got to be vigilant.
Yes, I think everyone should be.
If anybody has any questions on stuff like this, or they need information, or, you know, I know you've given out plenty of information to organizations, schools, and that, can they call to get tips or advice?
Of course, they can call the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office and specifically ask for me.
All righty. Thank you so much for being here today. Important advice for everybody. Always be vigilant.
Thank you, Lisa. In other news on this Thursday, Hazleton's mayor-elect is creating a transition team to help him prepare to take the city's helm in January. Jeff Cassat, who is a current member of City Council, was elected mayor during the recent general election. He's now compiling a team to help him develop strategies for running the city. As part of his preparation, Cassat recently sat down with current mayor Joe Iannuzzi. He also has gathered a dozen advisors who he believes will offer an experienced outside view. He's also inviting interested people to send a letter of interest or a resume for various openings on city boards, authorities, and commissions. The information can be sent to Mayor Cassat Transition Team, 197 North Cedar Street in Hazleton. The Weatherly Police Department is collecting non-perishable food and household items. Canned foods, dried boxed foods, and the like can be dropped off at the Weatherly Police Station on Wilbur Street in the borough. According to the police, even just 1 can of food can make a difference to a family in need. Other items that are needed include dish and laundry soap, paper plates, and plastic utensils. $10 gift cards from Giant and Walmart are also needed. For more information, call the police station at 570-427-4241. So Giant in Hazleton has a bunch of limited edition peppermint products, from cleaning supplies to delicious cookies. I don't know why I'm telling you about the cookies, because I want to buy and eat them all. I also shouldn't tell you that they're having an open house on Friday with free samples, because I would like to eat every serving of stuffing that they have. However, it's the holiday season, and I guess I should be generous, just like Giant on Locust Street in Hazleton.
Tomorrow we will be having our third annual open house from 4 to 7 p.m. That is Friday, November 20th. And we welcome the community in. We welcome all of our local businesses in to see what Giant has to offer for the holidays. This year it's very exciting because we have our new flavor featured exclusively at Giant, all of our peppermint collection, which you can see behind me. All of our departments are featuring samples tomorrow that you can taste something different. Ken, in our deli department, we're going to feature a full-course turkey dinner sample. So it is our sample that the dinner we will be offering for the holidays that the customer can come in and order and pick it up, and it's just heat and eat. So throughout the entire store, of course, we have our traditional Thanksgiving turkeys, but you will be able to sample some holiday appetizers in meat and seafood. Bakery department is just filled with all of the delicious, scrumptious desserts, and I'm going to entice Janine with some of them. And throughout the store, we have gift-giving ideas. We're ready to help you decorate your home with our fresh Christmas trees and wreaths. So it'll be an exciting time. Santa Claus will be here. A lot of fun and excitement and entertainment, and we're looking forward to it.
And I always like coming here because there's always something extra. You always show me something. You're like, oh, and by the way, we're donating to this group. So that's very nice. You guys are helping out Catholic Social Services.
Yes, we are. This year, as in the past, we have a Hunger Relief food box, which is a Thanksgiving dinner, and it is $10. Customers can purchase it and take it home for themselves, or what many have been doing is donating the box, and it does stay right here in Hazleton, and it goes to our local Catholic Social Service Agency.
There's a lot going on at Giant in Hazleton. Peppermint tea, too, by the way. Can't wait to try that. Well, you're invited to share the Christmas spirit and at the same time help out children in search of a forever home. SSPTV and the Making a Difference Foundation will be hosting a Christmas concert entitled Christmas with a Twist in conjunction with Making a Difference Ministries. The holiday performance will take place on Thursday, December 3rd at the Sand Springs Country Club, 10 Clubhouse Drive in Drums. This old-fashioned country Christmas concert will begin at 6:30 p.m. Simply bring a new unwrapped toy for admission to the concert, a toy for a child from infant up to 16 years old. All proceeds will benefit the children of Brandon's Forever Home, and Brandon's Forever Home is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping all children in foster care find their forever home. For more information, you could go to unitybymusic.org, or you can call Pastor Stephen at 570-899-2264. So mark your calendars now for Christmas with a Twist, December 3rd at 6:30 at Sand Springs. Coming up next on FYI, the executive director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress will tell us how shopping small can have a big impact on local realtors. And later, our intern, John Eric Poli, hits the ice and gets us a preview of this show, Broadway on Ice in Wilkes-Barre.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The sign says shop small. However, the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress and the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce hope that it will have a big impact on businesses in our area. Here to tell us all about this program is Krista Schneider. She is the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. Great new campaign underway in our area. You're hoping a lot of businesses get involved.
Yes, and it's catching on. It started a few years ago, November 28th, which is the Saturday following Thanksgiving, following Black Friday, is now being termed Small Business Saturday, and that's to encourage shoppers to get out and shop in their small, local, family-owned businesses. Because the money that you spend in a small, locally owned business is recycled in the economy 3 or 4 times as compared to shopping in a big, retail outlet store. So that's the whole idea behind the campaign, and we are teaming with the Chamber to at least, for the downtown, encourage all the merchants in the downtown to sign up for this campaign. We signed up as the kind of the organizer, and we were sent all these wonderful free sample merchandise that the shop owners can also sign up for and have that delivered to their stores for free. It's all about kind of promoting the image and promoting the brand.
Now, you tell me that Shop Small is a project, I guess, of American Express. For people to get involved, though, they don't have to be involved with American Express.
No, they don't have to be an American Express card merchant. They could just still sign up for the program on their own. All they have to do is really come up with a promotion or some sort of special event for their shop on that day and advertise it.
Well, this is great, and there are a wealth of businesses in our area that people, once they get in there and see what's available, they'll be surprised.
Right. And, and there's a lot of neat promotional items. There's, postcards that the merchants can send out to their best customers, a lot of signs you could hold up, take a selfie with. They even have balloons and banners and everything that you could sign up for. But the big thing is to get the word out, to encourage people to come shop in the local businesses and make a day out of it.
What's been the impact that this is having on the downtown area since you started doing it?
Well, I think through the First Fridays program, it's a theme that we're trying to reiterate every month. Shop local, shop small, support your local merchants, and so this is kind of that in a much bigger, broader campaign. So I think it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you want to get involved, give Krista a call. She can tell you all the details, right? Explain how they can get involved with it. And not just downtown businesses, businesses all throughout our viewing area.
That's right. And anybody who has any, if you could go to our Facebook page, you could, if you Google Shop Small or Small Business Saturday, you'll find it, and you could sign up that way.
All right, and again, Small Business Saturday is when in our area?
November 28th.
All right. Remember, not only November 28th, you should be shopping small all year round and making the downtown businesses and the businesses throughout the greater Hazleton area successful all year round.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Before the break, I said shopping small will help local realtors, and it might, but I meant to say retailers. That was bugging me. Okay, to the weather. There's very few days I don't want to step outside, but today was one of them, and a huge shout out to whoever delivered our food from Frankie's today. Tomorrow, I will head back outside. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, showers likely mainly before 9 p.m. It will be cloudy during the early evening, then gradually clearing. Our low will be 39 degrees, wind gusts up to 13 miles per hour. 4-day outlook now. Here's our weekend. Friday, sunny with a high near 44, wind up to 13 miles per hour. On Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 29 degrees. Saturday, partly sunny, but we're only getting up into the mid-40s. Saturday night, a chance of rain showers, 40% chance from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then scattered snow showers possible after 2 a.m., low of 31 degrees. On Sunday, scattered snow showers before 8 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 38. On Sunday night, partly cloudy, our low will be 23 degrees. On Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 36. And then on Monday night, partly cloudy, our low will be 26 degrees. Let's check out our midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on FYI on the green screen. Pick 2, 48, pick 3, 286, pick 4, 2572, and pick 5, 52. 379. When we come back in sports, we'll preview the big Penn State-Michigan game this weekend. Right now, here's Law Talk.
Hello again and welcome to Law Talk. Today we're going to talk about another part of our auto insurance coverage. It's a very important part, a part that you don't have to buy, a part that you're not required to buy by law, but it's a part of the coverage that we think is very important, and that is uninsured motorist coverage and underinsured motorist coverage, and Alexis will tell you about that.
Uninsured and underinsurance coverage is not mandated by Pennsylvania law. So if you're filling out your insurance paperwork, you're looking to get insurance for a vehicle, you're not mandated to get the un- or underinsurance coverage. We strongly advise our clients to get the un- and underinsurance coverage for several reasons. One being individuals we have deadbeat driver, for example. You have a driver who wants to get a vehicle, wants to get their registration, they have car insurance, and then a couple months later they decide not to pay the premiums. Therefore, they become uninsured. If you're hit by an uninsured driver and you don't have uninsured coverage, then there's no remedy for you. There's no claim that you can take for recovery regarding that accident. For underinsurance coverage, if you're struck by somebody who has the minimal coverage, which would be $15,000, and you have significant injuries, then you're also in a tight spot, because if you don't have underinsurance coverage, you're not able to make a claim for additional recovery. And in Pennsylvania, the law says that $15,000 is the minimum coverage that one needs to have in order to be an insured driver on the road. Having said that, if you're struck by somebody who has minimal coverage, that being $15,000, you have significant injuries, you have significant economic losses in the form of wage loss, you're not able to make a claim for recovery of that with your own insurance if you don't have the underinsurance coverage. So it's important to have both and underinsurance coverage as part of your insurance policy when you're looking at those options.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
This weekend is the final home game for Penn State football. It's senior day and the annual whiteout as the Nittany Lions host the Michigan Wolverines. After the events in Paris last week, security will be beefed up at Beaver Stadium. Fans will see increased security screening at the entrances to the stadium, and they are asked to make their way to the stadium a half hour earlier than they normally would. Gates will open at 10 a.m. for the noon kickoff. Everyone will have to open their coats and outerwear, and there will be pat-down inspections by security professionals. Penn State is asking fans not to bring bags into the stadium. Now, the university does have a bag policy, and you could view it online, and all bags are subject to search. We have a link with all of this information at our Facebook page. Well, Penn State has 6 seniors who will run out of the tunnel for the last time on Saturday. 4 of them are starters, but all of them will be remembered. They came into the program in 2011, the year the Jerry Sandusky scandal broke. They had the option to leave the program after the NCAA handed out sanctions, but they chose to stay. They were also involved in Coach Joe Paterno's last team meeting before he was fired. Win or lose against Michigan on Saturday, their current head coach, James Franklin, thinks very, very highly of them.
I think, this senior day is probably more important than many that I've been around, because what these seniors have done for this program, I think, is so dramatic. These seniors in 4 to 5 years have been through what most programs probably go through in 20 years. You could list it out, 5 different head coaches in 27 months. You think about the sanctions, you think about the bowl, you think about the loss of coaches, you think of the loss of personnel and teammates. You just think about everything that these guys have been through, and they're kind of the glue. They're the glue that kept this program together. They're the glue and the foundation that stood strong when Penn State needed them the most.
I came here for the guys in the locker room, the guys on the team, the guys that you go to battle with every day, So when the sanctions and stuff hit and everybody had a choice to leave, it really was a point where there's very few teams in the country could have did what we did, and most of our guys stayed on the team and kept this program the way it is. That's just the type of guys that came for the locker room, and that basically made my decision coming here, just made it more real. Just that those guys are the type of guys that stayed. So it was everything I thought, and everything. I wouldn't change anything going back the last 5 years I won't change the thing just because it made our program stronger. I think I made it the guys, the coaches, and everybody tougher too.
Yeah, I always had the dream of playing at Penn State, obviously growing up in State College. A lot of kids do. So it's definitely surreal. First time I walked out of that tunnel, I was ineligible because I transferred up a division. So I was in sweatpants, but it still meant a lot to me. It was a critical part of my career. I still remember that very vividly.
Should be a nice goodbye at Beaver Stadium this Saturday. Well, we're going to end sports tonight with a story that combines art and athletics. Here's our John Eric Polloy with the Diamond City Figure Skating Club.
Imagine hearing a song you like and you start dancing. That's easy, right? Now try doing it on the ice. That's a little difficult. That's what the Diamond City Figure Skating Club does every time they take the ice. The club works hard on all elements of figure skating, and they make all their spins and jumps look super easy.
We start training the beginning of the summertime. We use our summer camp to introduce all of the major group numbers so that those group numbers are worked on as much as possible and we put as much time into them.
The biggest part of what the club does is performing to the public, but that takes a lot of effort as they tie in all elements of figure skating with music and dancing.
The way that I direct and produce this show is with a theater on ice twist to it, where it's like a showcase, where the kids aren't just coming out on the ice and doing solo programs. They're coming out, they're acting, they're dancing, they're performing their elements and everything that they learn all year round.
You can see all of the hard work that the Diamond City Figure Skating Club does this weekend when they perform Broadway on Ice. The show will have all music from popular Broadway shows such as Grease and The Wizard of Oz.
You're not going to want to miss the show. These kids have such personalities, and they put 150% into their performances. They don't hold back, and it's not going to be a show to miss.
I'm just really excited for the performance because it's just really fun to skate.
For FYI, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thank you, John. The show is actually next Sunday, November 29th at the Toyota Sportsplex Ice Rink on Cole Street in Wilkes-Barre from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's $5 for those 13 and under, $3 for those 13 and older, $3 for 12 and under, and free for kids 2 years old and under. And again, remember, it is next Sunday, November 29th in Wilkes-Barre. All right, let's go take a break. We'll come back and wrap up FYI. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy birthday to John Pavick. Love from your loving girlfriend, Donna. Our Talk of the Town report, the Hazleton Art League will be holding their annual holiday affordable art sale from November 21st through December 20th. They'll be having an opening reception Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Markle Gallery. All prices are under $100. For more info, call 570-817-1075. And finally, Holy Family Academy will be holding a toy and gift card bingo Friday, November 20th, with doors opening at 5 p.m., early bird at 5:30, and regular games begin at 6. They're having cash specials, homemade food, tricky trays, and more. Admission is just $10 and includes 10 games. Seats are limited. Call 570-455-9431 for information. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Theodoros Karabetsos of Hazleton. Friends may call November 27th from noon to 3 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Joan N. Zayas Webb, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral Mass is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the St. Therese Catholic Church. Friends may call at the church from 10 to 11 a.m. Shirley A. Foose of Swiftwater. Memorial is Monday at 11:30 a.m. at the St. Paul's Lutheran Church. Hanu Joe, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. from the Huff and Lackjer Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. And Maurice S. D'Ambrosi of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. in the St. Gabriel's Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting the family.
Thanks to Lisa Sugard for the Star Wars birthday shirt, Bella Lassant for my birthday hat. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.